Hi Cancers, welcome to your extended monthly reading for October 2023. Yeah, that judgment era coming in. It's gonna keep popping out. We really are going to be reassessing a lot. So what I was saying about September, it's all the retrogrades, time to reevaluate, reassess, replenish. Cancers, you really need to replenish, okay? So it's gonna be an emotional month for a lot of Cancer energy. Now, these emotions, though, if we can continue to remind ourselves of all of the things we need to celebrate, okay, all of the joy in our lives, all the joy that's coming into our lives, it can help steer that ship away, okay, from the negative attributes of Cancer energy. But there is a decision that's going to have to be made. And a lot of us are getting this. There's a decision of where we're at or where we're going. And that's a highlight, especially with that solar eclipse during the new moon in Libra in the middle of the month, okay? Pluto turns direct on 10/10. So we're really going to feel that push. And that push can really bring up a lot of emotions, all right? So we really want to keep our emotional boundaries up. We need to express our emotions before they bubble over and, cause us to, I don't want to even say overreact. I mean, I guess it is overreacting because you wouldn't react so expressively if you just said it first. But don't worry too much about it, Cancers. I just want you to be prepared to express yourselves emotionally, though. But it's going to be something big and it's going to happen quickly and swiftly, okay? So we want to be on the lightning bolt of change. Don't be stuck to that Capricorn paradigm. It is not serving any of us. And if we can be on the lightning bolt of change, we'll feel that spark of that inner flame again. What has been driving us, okay? Because some battles we just need to put down the sword. And I'm not just singling you out. This is for everybody at any point in someone's life. These lessons are learned, but utilize that full moon energy, okay? The full moon in Aries at the end of September, still feeling that energy into October, is putting ourselves first, leading with confidence, okay? And that leadership, whatever house Aries rules in your chart, pay attention because you can really shine in that area. And then you want to empower others by empowering yourself. And so if you feel resistance, if you feel contrast, you have to reevaluate, because part of this big emotions is reevaluating your relationships, okay? And the ones that benefit, the ones that hinder. But when it comes to resistance, we have to remember that, yes, you want to follow the path of least resistance, but if you've been working towards something and you feel that resistance building, it's actually a sign that you're getting really close, okay? So instead of the path, see what's on the path, okay? That's causing the resistance, not the path itself, okay? So like, if you're driving your car and it's got a flat tire and, you're moving more slowly because of the flat tire, well, you need to change your tire, right? Because you want to remind yourself that manifesting is about the effort and the talent combined, okay? You can't just think it. You have to apply it, and you have to apply it every day. So manifest it by not only writing it down at night, waking up and, saying a mantra every morning, but that you do the work. So if this is a new project, if this is something that you've been wanting to, a shift in your career, a shift in your relationships, you can't just say it, you have to apply, okay, the talents that you have to manifest it. And talents can just be, your loving, nurturing Cancer self, really. Because again, that judgment era, which Libra season is really heralding in, is getting rid of this energy, okay? This is connected to that shadow's hold on us. This is that resistance energy. It's the negative thoughts. It's the feeling less than. It's that victim mentality. I have no control. I have no control over my thoughts. I have no control over my feelings. I have no control over the situation I am. Yes, you do. And that Aries full moon really activated that for you. You do see there's a lot of experiences out there that can really lift you up. So yes, Libra season, Judgment era, liberating yourself, all of that stuff connected to our shadow. If you haven't done your shadow work, definitely please do your shadow work. And I'm giving a little hint to everybody. I will be posting some videos soon related to shadow work and astrology and parenting astrology. And just a reminder that the parenting astrology isn't just for parents, it's for anybody who wants to reparent their inner child as well. But look at your rising sign and then see the opposite of what your rising sign is. And then that's where you can get a glimpse of your shadow side, okay? So the shadow is just a part of us, all right? We don't have to fear it. We don't have to be ashamed of it. We were all these beams of light that went into a body, and then we're already confined to this body. And then after that, we're told what to say, what to do, how to think, how to act, how to dress, you know? And so all of these things build our shadow. It's just a part of who we are, okay? But embrace it, all right? Because once you embrace it, you can liberate yourself, and then you can rise up and share that inner light. Because again, that 3D Capricorn here, Judgment era, trickling in, that is this. Like, this is everything that a Cancer could want, right? It's just that comfort and happiness, you know, enjoying a warm fire on a winter day. But yeah, relationships, you know, assess them. And then too, because your shadow, it has messages when it comes to patterns, when it comes to our relationships that we repeat, okay? So we need to see what works and we need to see what doesn't work. And then we need to see, why do we keep distracting ourselves? You know, why do we keep making excuses? That's really what I'm getting. But this star energy, like I said, I told Geminis they got this, and like that eclipse, I really feel like is this star energy, that eclipse in the middle of the month. So, and once after Pluto goes direct, I really think it's going to be really powerful. But we're gonna feel a fresh start's coming, okay? A fresh start is definitely coming with this Judgment era, all right? Something difficult is coming to an end. And I feel like too, it's connected to some sort of feeling of like deception, deceit, underhandedness, you know, something, because earlier in the shelf we got King of Swords too, and the King of Swords is about fairness, justice, okay, making decisions based on just fairness and balance. So it's very Libra energy, in a sense of knowing to make decisions that are based on, you know, justice in a sense, but also educated, knowledgeable decisions. You know, you're not just making a decision like an Aries, you know, just fueled by their passion. Like you're seeing the whole picture, okay? And then you're making decisions like based off of that. So that's really interesting. And I think again, it's connected to your relationships. It's connected to your emotional well-being. And these relationships, they can be personal or they can be career too, okay? But yeah, just very interesting energy. But remember that there is, yeah, you got him popped out again. There is power in gentleness, okay? And you know that. Like, that's the thing. It's like, that's really where you want to be, is that power in your Cancerian water energy. But I feel like you get too stuck in this, like, this victim mentality. It's easy for us water signs to get stuck in that, you know? But at the end of the day, that's part of our shadow. Like, it thinks it's keeping us safe, and it's not, okay? So empower yourself with the confidence of who you are, you know, and let it shine. But yeah, shadow work is liberating us. And like I said, I really think that that's a big part of that Judgment era and all of these things that are happening, is to liberate us. And this I love seeing too, because Gemini got this in the sense of like, make sure you see all of the beauty around you, okay? And gratitude. Also, this is fertility too. So this can indicate pregnancy as well. This can indicate pregnancy as well, so pay attention to that. But if you're birthing a new career, a new project, a new hobby, you know, a new relationship can also mean that too. It doesn't have to mean you're going to get pregnant, especially if you're not even feminine energy. But yeah, pay attention to the details and just work hard, okay? Work hard, because all of this hard work is leading to a new opportunity. If you're feeling stuck somewhere, just stay focused on, I love this. Stay focused on feeling your place in the universe. Feel your Cancerian energy. Love yourself exactly how you are, because that judgment era is liberating us. Those opportunities for us to be exactly who we want to be are here. We're just not seeing them yet. So I think that's enough pre-reading messages for Cancer. So let us see what we got for Cancer for October 2023. But yeah, feel your power, feel your place. Allow your Cancer energy to shine, okay? The other thing too about our shadow, which that we need to remember too, is we project, okay? And so with relationships specifically, you know, if there's patterns in our relationships, if there's certain traits of people that we keep attracting, that we see negatively, it all comes from our shadow. So really it comes from within us, okay? Yeah, that's funny. So again, the shadow, it comes from within us. Don't fear it though, because again, it's just part of the human condition. We all have our shadow. It's whether or not we face it, address it, and embrace it, and move on and manifest everything we want with confidence, all right? Confidence in boundaries, okay? We water signs, we're not, people with water heavy, we're not the best at boundaries, okay? Especially emotional ones with relationships. So we need to make sure that we have those emotional, interesting. Gemini got this in the exact same placement, completely different reading. Yup, all right. All right, Cancers, this is wonderful because, again, everybody's having this wonderful growth in October. And the fact that you have 2 knights and a page, interesting. You're going to have a lot of people. So like I said, relationships. Generally, court cards are people in our life, okay? You got 2, so we're going to get into it, but you got 2 knights and you got a page. These are people, okay? So you're having a lot of influence from your relationships and how it is allowing you to move forward, okay? So the Knight of Swords is your overall energy for October. And again, like talking about that justice, standing up for what you believe in, okay? I really feel this is forward moving when it comes to communication, and also the confidence, right? Because it's not we're going to get to it, but it's not the Page of Swords here, right? The Page of Swords doesn't have the confidence that the Knight does. The Knight has the confidence too without even like thinking ahead, okay? They're just moving forward with the vision that they have. I also love too that the air energy is here because of it being Libra season. And again, we're all being lifted up, okay? So we're gonna really feel a sense of justice and fairness. Okay, and like I said, this can be connected to our relationships. I really am getting some sense of needing justice and fairness in our relationships. What I love that you need more of too is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you really need to get out there and seek new experiences. Also, this is ruled by Scorpio. So when we come into Scorpio season, we're really gonna feel that confidence with passion, okay? So we're feeling that confidence with communication, and that confidence in communication, we need to embrace expressing our passions more, okay? Driving forward. Again, new experiences can be even just a new wake-up routine, what you eat, what you drink, what you watch, what you listen to. All of these things affect your patterning, okay? So really you need to have more new experiences in your life, all right? So if it's just, you know, every day is exactly the same, you're in control of switching it up, okay? Switch up what time you wake up, switch up what you wake up to, switch, like I said, your coffee, your toothpaste, like you can seek new experiences in little mundane ways, and then those little mundane ways, they snowball, okay? What I love seeing here too is the Three of Wands in this position. You're good at thinking big, okay? Water signs were good at imagining anything's possible, right? And this is wonderful to have in October. Because of all these big changes, you want to think big. You want to remember the sky's the limit. So do not let other energies bog you down, okay, into thinking, oh, like that's just a pipe dream, or you know, oh, you're just in your head again of dreaming, you know, dreamy Cancer. Don't let those type of people get to you, because you want to remember that the sky is the limit. And again, this is that confidence that Aries full moon activated. So you have the confidence now from the energy that's being activated in you from that full moon, okay? So yes, your ships are coming in. Everything is aligning. So remember, if there's relationships that are crumbling, they're meant to crumble. If there's relationships that are growing, they're meant to grow. So always pay attention to that, okay? This is interesting too, because Gemini got this in the exact same position. Okay, so the Page of Swords, now again, pages can indicate people. So these knights can also indicate people who are pushing you forward with that confidence, that drive. People who are boosting your ego, right? But the Page of Swords is what you need less of. And so this is forceful communication. Okay, this is like a child. Think of a child who, you know, they're in their developmental stage and emotional regulation isn't fully developed. And without emotional regulation, you kind of just speak your truth without thinking, right? That's what this energy is. So we need to be mindful of when we speak our truth and how we speak it, okay? This is really important, because this is, again, this is connected to really important relationships in your life for October, Cancers. So really be mindful of how you speak your truth. And remember that we're all always learning, all of us, always learning, okay? But if this is somebody younger too, or if you're the younger person in this situation, just pay attention, all right? Emotional regulation, super important when it comes to relationships. What I love is that this is what you can change. So remember what I said about us water signs, and we get stuck in this Five of Coins energy, right? Of this victim mentality. I have no control over my life. I have no control over my job. I have no control over my relationships. I have no control over my financial situation. You're giving up your power to change things. You do have control over all of these things, okay? So when we stop giving up this, you know, we can accept the past as what it is, but we can turn it into something else, okay? Everything that this person needs is right behind them, and they're not looking at it, okay? Because they're so focused on this, of what they're supposed to have, of what they were supposed to get, you know, all of these supposed tos. And if we just turn around, we can see where all that abundance is, and that empowerment comes from within. So remember that, because again, these knights, these are really big action forward, quick. Again, October is really quick energy, really quick. What I love too, okay, so this the Five of Coins also too, it's like this emotional insecurity. Again, the light comes from within you, okay? And I love, okay, so the roots, going back, coins are earth energy. But again, the roots, the roots of our shadow side, all of this is connected to your shadow side. All of this is connected to those roots that we need to tend to so we can allow things to flourish, okay? But this insecurity, it can be cleared. And it can be cleared too with confidence, all right? Embrace that, learning these things and clearing them. I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are. You're never too old to write a new chapter, okay? Now, what I love is the King of Wands is what you need to accept, all right? And the King of Wands embodies nothing ventured, nothing gained, okay? This is self-made, motivating energy. It's being bold and confident. Again, it's that Aries full moon energy. So along with the idea of thinking the sky is the limit, your actions also need to be aligned with that energy. You can't just think it, you got to do it. Okay? And because we need to accept that we have this energy in us, all right? This is part of our shadow, trying to keep us safe, trying to keep us in the pattern of what we know, even if it's this like some sort of toxic pattern, or things always end up the same way, and we end up in this victim mentality. We end up feeling insecure. We end up feeling, very low vibration. We need to accept that we have everything within us to switch that. But it takes us getting out there and manifesting it, okay? And so the end of October is leaving you with a choice, Cancers, all right? The Two of Swords is your outcome for the end of October. So you're going to be left at a crossroads, all right? Yes, compromise when you can, but because the astrology is really indicating you need to reassess your relationships. That relationship also, too, remember, is with yourself, okay? Because that's the most important relationship, is your relationship with yourself. But there's a big decision, and what I love, man, this is making the so many readings are making the hairs on my arm stand up. This decision, look at this. Are you going to choose to stay here in this Five of Coins energy, or are you going to choose the King of Wands? He's, look at, literally pointing to, this is your choice. This is the choice you have to make, okay, Cancers? The choice is yours, though. You have all of the confidence and ambition that you need to really get at it, okay? So let me just see. Love. Okay, so I just wanted to pull one last card to clarify this. And I love seeing the Queen of Cups here, because the Queen of Cups is being in the flow. So I really do feel like when you can connect to this motherly, because again, Queen of Cups too definitely indicates mother energy, water energy too, but obviously you're water. So if you're a mother, but the Queen of Cups also connected to Cancer. So it's empathetic, being in the flow, caring, nurturing, understanding that when you flow with life, things flow to you. Okay, so I love seeing that as a clarifier for that. Now let's see what past life energy has us holding on to this Five of Coins. Because again, you can change this, all right? That mentality you feel of this, like you're not in control of your destiny. It's all within you. Your inner light is within you, okay? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so talk about feeling out of control. Your past life energy for the month of October is imprisonment or slavery. Now, I think Aries might have gotten this. I think. I read right from the book for these cards, because there's just too much information that is important, that I want to make sure I get everything. All right. So this card signifies that you spent time imprisoned or in slavery. Your rights were taken from you, as well as your dignity and freedom. You are now free, but you may still harbor fears related to that lifetime. For example, you may be claustrophobic in confined spaces or airplanes, or you may have developed a form of Stockholm Syndrome, where you feel empathetic toward those who abuse you. On the other hand, your experiences also make you feel exquisitely compassionate toward those who suffer. You may devote yourself to defending the underdogs and bringing more love and justice into the world. Oh my God. To heal any residual fears from that previous lifetime, remember the details of that past life to loosen the shackles and free yourself from the symptoms. Channel your altruistic feelings and tendencies into helping society. Acts of kindness and compassion heal the individual as well as the world. Wow. So you can change, okay, by empowering yourself, getting to the root. The root is stuck here, okay? Like I said, you're feeling like you're not in control of your life or your destiny, your relationships, your work is tied to this. So the more you can, I love this, because Cancers, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're caring, you're generous. The more you can channel that into helping like the underdog, especially too, like if you have any connection to helping Like I just got the Innocence Project, you know, something like that, where you can help people who are in this situation in this lifetime. Like you're meant to empower yourself. Oh, man, I love that. Wow. And again, because you have that nurturing energy. So yeah, this might be related to a career too, where you get a calling into another career. So let's see what's going to empower Cancers to liberate themselves and utilize this past life energy of imprisonment to empower others and empower themselves. But yeah, nothing ventured without anything gained, okay? So you need to remember that. Like, if you want to do something, you have to remember that you have to get out there and do it, okay? So your past life energy for the month of October. Oh, I love this. This is connected to a Jupiter video I did. What was I intended to do in this life? All right, I think the tarot is really calling to you. You really need to connect to this energy. This is fascinating. I love this. Okay, so if you've had a calling to that, and again, you have a choice. Remember, the choice is yours. So really channel your intentions, especially with that new moon with a solar eclipse, man. But you're moving forward, okay? You got everything you need when it comes to the drive and the passion. All right, I really think it's certain relationships. So if also too, if like there's people in your life that are like fueling your inner flame and making you feel confident and bold and all of these lovely things, incorporate them into your life. Okay, so this is interesting. So the crystal card you need for October is rhodonite, and rhodonite is patience. So important, because the knights, they're not patient. The knights are not patient, okay? So if you can grab some rhodonite, or even have these colors surrounding you in October and wear this color, take a screenshot of this, you know, and have it as your phone background, or put a piece of rhodonite where you work, especially too with like what you're manifesting, right? Definitely utilize that. Let's do one more clarifying card. I think I want to clarify this Two of Swords. What's going to help Cancers make the confident choice to walk away from the Five of Coins and embrace the King of Swords. All right, one clarifying card for Cancers for October 2023. One clarifying card for Cancers for October 2023. Let's see what it was, or what it is. Oh, you cannot make this up. My gosh. Okay, and my Pisces emotional self, I'm going to get emotional here, Cancers. You got this clarified twice for your choice. Okay? Be in the flow. You are loving. You are caring. You are generous. You're practical. You've got a big heart. Embrace that. Love that. Love yourself. Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. Man, this is hairs on my arm standing up. So I hope you enjoyed your monthly extended reading, Cancers. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with anyone else that you think it might resonate with. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot on YouTube so when you get notifications of new videos pop up. And if there is a, check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a more in-depth look at the month ahead too. And a particular planet, again, that you might need clarity on. Like I said, I'm asking everybody for October to look at their Pluto. If you don't know what sign rules Pluto in your chart, please do check out Pam Gregory's free birth chart that I link in every video description. But this is, I love this. Okay, the choice is, you've got the choice, all right? And the choice is loving yourself exactly how you are and shining that inner light, Cancers. So have a wonderful, forward-moving, empowering month of October, Cancers.